Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly for pricing. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a lovely Z series, so circa 2007, Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day-Date. This is the 36mm 118206 in platinum. So the timepiece is 36 millimeters in diameter, 12.1 millimeters thick from lug tip to lug tip. You can see it is 43.1 millimeters, and if we add the end links of the President bracelet, it is 47 millimeters across the wrist with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Throw the watch on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, and you can tell it's a perfect fit. It is low enough, and the case is sloped enough that it'll fit underneath the cuff. It's a good match for a wrist of my size or smaller. Being narrow across the wrist, it's a unisex option, suitable for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters in circumference. And you can see that really is nowhere near the edge of my wrist. All in platinum, clasp, bracelet, and case. It is quite weighty. You can also see it is quite white. Whereas white gold is fairly warm, this is bright silver white. This is platinum. President bracelet. The watch was first launched in the mid-50s, often known as the Rolex President or Presidential because of its illustrious and occasionally infamous ownership history. It was just nicknamed those things. It was always the Day-Date, but the President is the name of the bracelet. This is the President bracelet. You can see short links like a Jubilee, but a 3-link design like an oyster, giving you the ventilation and supple feel of a Jubilee, but with the structural rigidity of an oyster. We have a little bit of a taper to the bracelet. We also have polished flanks, satin shoulders, polished center, removable links on both sides, fixed by screws. We have a thick gauge clasp body, and you can see that it features a beak and a hook system, so when you close it, it latches shut. You must lift and unlock it. See how we have this little pivoted lock? That prevents it from popping open, even though it is not one of the more aggressive oyster-style dive clasps. We have a twin lock crown in platinum. You know that because when it's a twin lock in platinum, you will see just one dot on the crown. Screw down crown, 100-meter water resistance. We have this lovely case inherited directly from the legendary Datejusts and Oyster Perpetuals domed bezel. And then we have what's known as the wave dial. What you're really looking at is the seabed where one would find, that's right, oysters. This imagery will be found primarily inside Rolex stores, but Rolodeco, which creates the decor for Rolex stores, likes to use this seabed motif inside sales facilities. It's rare to see it on the dial of a watch, but it is very much a Rolex signature. Now we have radially arrayed blued Arabic numerals, which I adore. The dial is a combination of several different silvers and silver blues, and you can see the contrast in textures and tones. You can see that primarily, the dial is a metallic sunburst. We have white gold crown, white gold hands. You can see they are baton-style hands fluted in the center for better contrast. Cyclops eye magnifier over the date. We have a day and a date, a quick set for each one. So this is a double quick set. You can also see there's a railroad-style track outboard for reading the seconds and the minutes. Now the watch does have a double quickset system as well as a hacking or stop seconds function. Now the double quickset allows you to quickly and easily change the date or change the day, and that is quite at variance with the original Day-Dates, which had to be set manually by wheeling the hands infinitely. Inside the case, we have a chronometer certified Rolex caliber 3255 bidirectional automatic winding, 48-hour power reserve, 31 joules, 8 beats per second. Not only is it COSC certified, but it has a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring to help it keep excellent time in every position, not just the 5 positions tested by the COSC. It also has a full balance bridge and a free sprung index to make the watch easy to adjust precisely, as well as even more shock tolerant, and there is lots to love. This watch is Rolex inside and out, as Rolex makes its own cases, clasps, bracelets, dials, and yes, movements. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this flagship Platinum Day-Date.